Alright, looks like we're good. Hello everyone. I don't think I'm gonna finish this today. I'm gonna get some water. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna finish this today. But dang, yeah. I do plan later today to play I do plan on doing another stream today since I did this one early. This one might not be terribly too long. Probably depends on how much progress I make on this, but I want to make some progress on this. I've been holding this off for maybe a day or two, I think. I also thought about remember, this was a long time ago, and I forgot what stream it was, but it was a stream where I talked with the cat model, and I thought about doing that again. And when I thought about it, I realized I don't have my camera set up, or the webcam set up, and I honestly don't feel like setting it up. Honestly, just right now, I just don't feel like setting it up. So I think some other time. I think some other time I will probably set that up at some point. God, what stream was that? That was a long time ago, man. I don't even remember. That's 25. Let's see, what is it? Because it definitely was last year. If not, no, it was 2 years ago. It was 2 years ago. I don't remember what stream it was. It might have been the Toho wallpaper one. It might have been, because I do definitely know it was a drawing stream. That I know. Other than that, I don't remember. I don't really remember too much. But I do know. Oh wow. But I do know that it was one of those. And that sucks. I don't think I'm gonna find it. Ooh, God. Oh man, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna find it. I'd have to look on that. I had to look for that outside of stream. It was definitely a long time ago though. Definitely when I was not worried about it at all. Oh, what the fuck? Why does... You know, I'll say this. I am kind of annoyed at the fact that Discord, after their last update, they've made it to where the overlay, right? It's the overlay. But the overlay pops up on Krita now, which I guess it's fine since it doesn't really show up on I guess since it doesn't show up on OBS, since I don't really have it set to like a monitor thing, but oh my god. Yeah, no, that would suck. I don't even know who this is. Who is this? Who is this? It didn't really do that with Krita, which, like I said, I don't really have an issue. I don't have too much of an issue with that. Who? What? Am I crazy? Wait, what is this? See, now I'm... See, no, now I'm losing my mind, because now I'm trying to figure out who is that? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Oh god, man. I'm still trying to get used to this AI. Well, UI. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, I mean, other than that, everything's pretty much situated. Yeah, I don't think, I don't have really too much to work on with this, other than the coloring and cleaning this up. I gotta make the shoulders wider. The shoulders are definitely not wide enough. And as a consequence of that, the arms have to be adjusted too. But that's fine, you know. We expected. I expected this. Definitely knew this was gonna be an issue. At some point. Oh, I also have re-downloaded Azure Lane. However, I've re-downloaded it on my computer through the use of an emulator. And I will say, it took me having to, you know, having a break from the game to appreciate it more. I think I took like a 2-month break. Yeah, because I logged into the... It wasn't even a 2-month break. No, technically, yeah, because I did uninstall the game on my phone because I needed space. This was in like late January, early February, and then I had to reinstall it for Valentine's Day because they usually have a... Azure Lane usually has a Valentine's thing. See, that's not even... See, what the hell? Yeah, so whoever's your, like, assigned secretaryship, on Valentine's Day, they give you a letter, and, I reinstalled the game for that, just to get the letter, and then I uninstalled it. I very much love Azure Lane. That is one of my favorite games, gacha games of all time. So I did relog in to check to see if I had the Valentine thing situated, and I did. I had a different character on there who I didn't get a letter from the previous years, so it was fine. But other than that, like I said, I reinstalled it. I'm on the grind for I think it's Baynard, I think, for PR7, and I'm realizing how I'm kind of realizing, which not even realizing, just remembering how much of a pain it was to deal with like Chapter 12, because I've been grinding Chapter 12, Stage 4, and the issue that I have with that stage is that if it's not like my main team, then the main fleet just struggles. Mind you, like, and this annoys me very much in that game, but like the planes, the amount of planes they throw at you is, it's so many. It's like so many planes, and you can only destroy so much at a time. There's like a 1 second cooldown period before they take damage again. But like I want to make sure the Vanguard fleet gets all the you know, gets the MVP, so that way they get more of the experience to make the grind easier, right? Unfortunately, some of the main fleet ships still take the MVP position, and when they do, they take that bonus XP. And that's fair, right? But if they don't take the bonus XP, it's usually Mogdor who takes it, which is preferred, because surprisingly, she does a lot more damage than what I thought she did. It just bothers me that in order, because the back line, to make sure the Vanguard doesn't die, my main fleet is literally Arizona, and either it's not Unicorn, because Unicorn's on like my actual like other fleet. She's on like the British fleet, but the main fleet that I use for the French grind is it's Arizona for the HP healing, and Perseus for the HP healing, and that's just to keep the Vanguard alive, because they are very they're not the tankiest of ships, because Mogdor is not tanky as a destroyer. Legationnaire is also not tanky, and I think Brest. Yeah, Brest is also there, I think. and Mog, she's tanky, but like they still get hit. Like if they get hit with anything, they definitely take damage. Um, like a decent amount of damage. 'Cause I believe they're also under leveled. But when I tell you that whoever is usually the flagship, if it's not a carrier, then it's a battleship. Either the battleship lives and they take the EXP, they take the MVP, basically giving the Vanguard less XP that I need for the grind, or it's another ship who doesn't do as much damage, but they just die because of all the planes. And I might have to do all carriers, man. I really might. I might have to do that, but there's only so many well, I say so many, but I have a lot. Like I could use God, I could use Formidable. I might as well just use all 3 carriers, man. I might as well, because those planes are getting out of hand. I just want to make it to where the Vanguard doesn't die. Like, I need them alive to get the XP. So I just want to make it to where they don't die. That's like my main concern right now. And it's fine, right? It's fine. I haven't really had too much of an issue. No work today? Yeah, I'm actually I'm off this whole week. So I'm been getting some stuff done, trying some different things. I'm planning on going to an arcade later this week. So not too far from one, and I haven't been in a minute. But I've been currently stuck in the office. Oof. Yeah, I would also be stuck in the home office if I was not off this week. Like I had to schedule off like months in advance, and then I ended up forgetting that I was off this week. I got reminded by my boss. She was like, "Hey, hey, you're off next week." I was like, "What? Why?" And I looked at my calendar and was like, "Oh, I did take that time off. That's crazy. I set that up last year and I forgot." That is how much I wasn't paying attention to it. Oh, speaking of, did you get your free 5-star in Star Rail? Because they gave us a free 5-star selector. You can get you can get like the main ones from like the regular banner, and then you can get Wan Mei and Lucha. And I honestly don't need another healer. I'm fine with Woa, so I ended up picking Wan Mei. You haven't logged in yet? Okay. Yeah, they gave us a free 5-star, and it's like the second anniversary stuff, so we're getting like a bunch of bonuses for it right now. So I made sure to log in so I didn't miss anything. Because knowing me, I definitely would like log in really late, and then they're like, "Hey, sign in, get your bonuses." But guess what? You only got like 4 days left. Good job, idiot. You missed out. Good pick. Yeah, I need it. Yeah, I know she does like the break damage, so I ended up getting her for that. I honestly really don't need another healer. If anything, I need like a preservation character. I need someone who actually builds shields, and I think that's it. DPS wise, I think I'm fine. Because if anything's weak to ice, I just run Herta. And if anything's weak to fire, I just run Firefly. I honestly think I'm fine. Electricity, I think I might be screwed, because you're going to play the story. It's 8 hours of yapping. I might catch up. I'll slowly catch up. It's just going to be yapping. I'm in the part before you have to fight, I think it's Nikador or whatever. You're getting back to that one dude, and he's still fighting that guy since they're both immortal. I'm getting back to him. That's where I stopped, and stuff. But I'll catch up, man. Damn it, man. I wish it wasn't as long to Man, I really wish it didn't take that long to get through the story, dude. I really do. I can't get mad at them for making like the story the important part of the game, because that's important if if the narrative of the game is based off of the story, which is understandable. Jesus Christ, dude. If it's not like a fetch quest, it's talk to one guy in one area and then go to the next guy and then talk to them for like 5 minutes and then go right back somewhere else and then talk to them for like another 5 minutes. And the story is not hard to follow. I swear to God, it's not hard to follow for like the new region. I feel like anything was more, as long as it's not Pinacone, I think it's fine. Because Pinacone was, I was trying to wrap my head around half of that shit, man. I really was. I didn't like Pinacone's story too much. I just felt like it dragged on. Just been doing the events. Yeah, that's all I've been doing. I've just been doing the events. Strictly, I've mainly just been doing the events to get the gems. And I still don't even know what character. I'm still waiting on like character to come out that I would really want. I told myself I was gonna get the one with the cat ears. When I saw her silhouette on the thing, I told myself I was gonna get her, but I kind of don't care at this point. I don't even. Yeah, I kind of don't care for it at this point. There should be another one with like pink hair. It's not Hyacinth. It's not Hyacinth. It's someone else. But I'm just saving them up again. I spent all my gems on Herta, and then I had to like farm for like almost a week and a half to get her stuff maxed out. Well, not her stuff, but her light cone. That was fun. I still appreciate the pass that I got too. That made that a lot easier. That made that grind a lot easier. I really appreciated that pass. It's not, but the way they present the story is still boring. I can agree. Yeah, I just don't want to, like, if they finish this region, if we go back to the Lofo or whatever, I'm gonna be very annoyed because I hate how you get done with something and then they're like, oh, let's go back to the Lofo, and then we go back to the Express and then we go to the next area. Why does that keep being a thing? Like, there shouldn't be any other characters now, to my knowledge, that we would have to go back to the Lofo for, right? Because, hold up. Honkai Star Rail wiki, because I know the wiki, it'll have the it'll show like the characters that are coming out or upcoming characters. Because I definitely don't want to deal with. I don't want to deal with that. I really don't. Where is it? Characters, Astral Express, upcoming characters. This guy, it's a wind Year Edition guy, and I swear to, I shit you not, he better not be. Oh, his name is Anaxa. Okay, so there's no reason for us to go back to the Lofo, right? Amphoris. Okay, cool. Because I don't want to go back to the Lofo for like anything. Lofo is like overplayed in my opinion. Another Quantum Nihility for Cypher, which I thought, damn dude, I thought about getting this character, man. I really did. That's crazy. I don't know. They might have to do some stuff with Quantum. I feel like Quantum's kind of meh. Unless they have a character that does like bigger, I guess, like quantum damage based off of that like thing. I don't think Quantum really is really worth it at this point. Honestly, I feel like everything else is better than Quantum, honestly. I think Imaginary is better than Quantum too. Oh, you're pulling for him? Oh, they're being cheap? Oh, wait, hold up. I'm like 4 messages behind. You think she's a healer, pink carrot, that does follow up? Yeah, I remember I heard about that when I saw the leak. They're being cheap. Zenless of Zero does their story presentation way better. I saw how they do the story for that, and I thought that was pretty cool. I haven't looked too much into Zenless Zone Zero, just mainly because I don't wanna. I don't know. I like the characters for Zenless for ZZZ. I know the story. I feel like the game more. I mean, all the Hoyo games are story driven. To be fair, But I feel like for Zenless it's not it's not as story heavy as Star Rail. Oh, you're pulling him for Anexia? Yeah, I kind of do need another like wind character too. I don't remember. I actually don't know who I even used for like my wind DPS, which now that I think about it, I really don't think I have like a decent wind DPS unless I use Black Swan, and Black Swan is literally like my only wind DPS now that I think about it. Yeah, I mean I don't think she's bad because if I build her and the other guy. The guy with the chakram, I think it'd be fine. I just haven't gotten around to building him. But I do need more wind characters because my wind DPS is kind of lacking. I got ice, so that's fine. Since I got Herta, I have Firefly for fire. I want to say Archon for electricity, but she's kind of reliant on. Her DPS is definitely reliant on that stupid buff. Not buff, but that thing. Oh no, my wind DPS. It's my wind DPS. It's Fei Xiao. That's who it is. I forgot I had her. Yeah, she's fine. Actually, I think I'm fine for wind. His skills give every enemy all elements weakness, and he's a sub DPS for Herta. Jesus Christ. Okay. That sounds very, very useful because I run both of the Hertas together, so that way the one generates energy for the other, and the ice just like pile. Dude, my freaking team for Herta, it's what's her name? It's Robin. It's Robin, both of the Hertas, and Huoba. Just because I'll need healing. I'm not confident enough in what's her name's damage distribution at this point, since everything's AoE now. I'm not confident in it anymore. But man, the Herta shreds, dude. Like, I got her light cone and she just shreds. He would replace the fake Herta then. I figured, yeah, because man, dude, it's so convenient having. If anything is just weak to ice, it's really convenient just having both of them there. But if you're telling me like wind, if it's like ice and wind, and I get to have like the all element weakness, him, the Herta, Raw May, and someone else, man, that's instant break damage. That'd be like the optimal, I guess for what I have, the optimal break damage team. Oh my god, I don't have enough to just. I don't have enough saved up to just go all in for the guy. I really don't. I might have to just save for. I'm honestly just gonna save for a while until there's a character that I just really want. It's probably gonna be another waifu or something. I don't know. Actually, I think this is the one game I've pulled for Hoyo. This always happens with the Hoyo games. I always pull for characters that I actually need, which isn't a bad thing. It was like that in Genshin too. I pulled for Klee. I spent money for Klee because I ended up getting Jean. I got very angry because I lost a 50-50 to Jean for when I needed Klee. So I actually needed a fire DPS. Finally got the fire DPS, and then I was like, oh, well now I need a water DPS. So what's her name? The bow chick who's like the detective or whatever. I ended up rolling for her. Spent $40 to get her, but I mean I got her. Can't really complain too much about that. And then I got Nahida. It's always the waifus with this guy. Not for the Hoyo games. I can't. It's honestly, I'm kind of screwed on the Hoyo games because I can't actually. I can't spend. I'm not gonna spend money. Oh my god, dude! It's so hard to progress in a game if you don't have the right fucking team. It really is. Like if you don't have the right team, it's just hard to progress in that game, man. Like, even like the remembrance stuff. If I feel like the remembrance stuff is their excuse to just say, hey, we could just do whatever with these characters. If you want a healer, you can have a healer, or if you want a Remembrance DPS, you can have a Remembrance DPS. I don't know. I don't think that's a bad thing, but I feel like that kind of like muddles the water a bit, because now you got just a bunch of Remembrance stuff that could just be categorized into like a bunch of things, which I guess isn't bad. It's not bad, I guess. That's not bad. I'm not even gonna bother trying to find a complaint about that. I guess. It's not really all that bad. I don't know, I just feel like it might make it harder for... I'm gonna shut up, because I don't think I know what I'm talking about at this point. Unless there's a Remembrance character that I feel like I actually need, outside of Castorus, with the global passive, I'll bother pulling for one. That global... You brought up the global passive thing, too, a while back. I was like, yeah, I didn't know it was a global. I thought it was just for, like, the active team, if they're on the team. I didn't think it was, if she's just on your account, then you get a free revive. I thought that's kind of crazy, actually. That's like power. That is kind of power creeping, honestly. But to be fair, they make the content harder, especially with this AOE nonsense, dude. I can't run. It's so. I mean, I can still run her. It doesn't matter. But if I had someone with a shield, man, that'd be better. I could have got Japard with that free 5-star selector. I really could have. But I wanted break damage. I wanted more DPS. I feel like I'm good on survivability, honestly. Yeah, survivability-wise, I think I'm fine. I don't think I have to worry too much about that. It's just DPS for me at this point. So I can't really complain about. Well, I can. For a while, I wasn't doing like shit for damage. My main DPS for a while for my fire team was Hook, and that was only because she was at E6, and I was very mad about that because I didn't have like Himeko maxed. I didn't have a decent team for or anything for Himeko. She wasn't doing damage for me for a while, and now I built her up, and now she's doing damage. But Hook was like my main like big hitter for DPS for a while, and her and the chick with the guitar, they were my main DPSs, and I was like, man, this is a goddamn struggle. Yeah, it's a crazy buff for a new character. It really is. She has an animation too. When you log into the game, they announce, which is kind of crazy that Hoyo hasn't done this. Now that I think about it, when they announce a new character, they give you like a cutscene for the character when you log into the game. And I'm assuming it's when they announce it, when you see it for the first time. I'm actually surprised that Hoyo hasn't done that, because every other game that Madoka Magica does it, where whenever they announce a new character, they give you like a little, well, it shows the cutscene, but that's it. LOL, really the glazing. I swear, okay, look. I really like Madoka, alright? I really like this franchise, and every time they brought it back, it gets delayed or it just dies. And that annoys the hell out of me. I'm not gonna glaze. I promise I won't glaze this game. I've been starved for content for this for so long. I've just been really starved. That's all I want. I just want to play this game and not have it die after like a year and a half. But what other game does that? No, I actually I'm gonna take that back, because Hoyo does like animations for the characters in general. I don't actually, now that I think about it, every other game doesn't even do that. Madoka doesn't do that. They'll just say, hey, here's a new character. Here's their skill animation. There you go. Nikke doesn't do it. But, I mean, I like Nikke anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah, Hoyo does so much for their characters. Actually, I gotta take that back then, because they do so much for their characters. They really do. Shit, they give them like animations and everything before they get released. What other game does that? Not a lot. Not a lot of games do that this time. God, I try so hard not to glaze for like my favorite franchises, but I love my favorite franchises, man. I was gonna say Brown Dust 2, but like oh god, Brown Dust 2, almost called it Fan Dust 2 because of the fan service. Brown Dust has really good like skill animations. I'm just gonna say that out loud. They really do. Even with the fan service too, it's still really good. Man, that's a crazy game, and it's crazy. It's nice to know that, to my knowledge, I haven't seen anyone on Twitter complain about the fan service in the game. But honestly, it's kind of niche anyway as it is. I don't really think you're gonna find anything about it unless you somehow manage to come across it. Just like that stupid Azure Lane issue that happened last year, where they were like, Kashino's breasts are too big. They shouldn't be bulging out of flowing out of the thing like that. Oh, they're too big. All right, cool. This is such a non-issue for like 4 or 5 years. You're mad about the character that has breasts compared to the ones that don't. Wow, that's so crazy, guys. Wow, what a time we live in where you get mad for a character for having breasts. Holy shit. And then they call the CEO of the company a gooner. And then when you tell them that the CEO is like a 30-year-old woman who cosplays, they get really mad. And then they're like, well, no, I can't. Well, you're still a gooner. And it's like, well, damn, crazy. Imagine losing the argument and then still trying to find an out because you lost the argument. Good job, idiots. I wasn't even planning on buying that. I wasn't even planning on buying that costume too when it came out. I honestly bought it just because they brought it up. I bought it out of spite. I genuinely was not planning on buying that costume but once they started like bitching and moaning, I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy it. And I spent money to buy that costume. I was like, there's no reason for you assholes to sit there and bitch about the character. There really isn't. Good job. Now you made the company more money, idiots, because usually when they announce costumes in the game on Twitter, they'll get like a set amount of likes, right? Even if it's like really popular, they still don't go over like a certain threshold of likes because it's self-contained, quote, for lack of a better term. The whole thing is like self-contained, alright? But then you bring it up to like mainstream issues or the fucking tourists or normies or whatever, and then you got more eyes on it. Now you fucking idiots gave it 50,000 likes. Good job, idiot. And I ended up paying for it. So how does that help you? It doesn't. You played yourself. Good job. Like I said, I wasn't even planning on buying the skin, but I dropped $20 just to have extra money to buy it. So good job, idiots. And I don't think they've ever like complained about the game after that. I don't think I've ever seen another complaint from like the tourists or normies or whatever. I was like, that's so crazy. You guys are hilarious. Unbelievable. Couldn't be me, man. If I see something I don't like, I just say, alright, well, that ain't for me, and I call it a day. You guys are like, if this is wrong, this shouldn't exist. Bitch, it's not for you. Shut your mouth. The new season of Gundam came out too. Gundam QX came out. It's pretty good. I like it. It's pretty enjoyable. I've seen people in the comments are like, "Oh, great, another woke Gundam season." I was like, "Wow, all right, well, here we go with this." Someone called it like another Witch of Mercury woke spin-off, and I was like, "Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy that you said Witch of Mercury was woke garbage. That's crazy. Witch of Mercury was pretty damn good." Obviously, that comment got a lot of downvotes because that person was an actual idiot, but I will say, if you don't like it, just don't watch it, right? Yep, sucks to suck. Yeah, first episode was good, exactly. It does all the like the Gundam shit. I don't understand why people complain. Like, granted, I got into Gundam watching Iron-Blooded Orphans, and that's like the earliest one that I've seen. So, granted, I guess in a way, I'm not really a diehard fan of like Gundam, but I like Gundam a lot. Not as much as I'm not gonna buy a figure for it, right? Unless I just really think it's cool. But Iron-Blooded Orphans was really fucking good, man. I loved it. I fucking cried, but I liked it. It was great. Yeah, the female leads for Gundam are pretty rare too, because I don't recall seeing any prior to like IBO, I don't even think I've seen any prior to that. They might have had like female pilots, but I don't. Well, they've had female pilots. They just haven't had female pilots as the main character, and I don't know why people are bitching about that. I mean, obviously they're gonna say it's woke because obviously a female main character. I mean, that's gonna be the case anyway. But I think that you can't just really call it woke just because it's a female main character 2 seasons in a row. I think that's kind of. I think you're doing a bit much at that point. Obviously, it still follows the same Gundam formula. I don't understand why people complain just because the main character is female. It still follows the same Gundam fucking formula. Fucking Gundam racism and discrimination and stuff. Like, why are you complaining about the female main character? Did you not see that they just casually tore the roof off the buildings because they were like, oh, we don't care. They're freaking, what are the colonids, or what do they call them? The colonids or whatever. We don't care. Go ahead and put them. Space noise. They call them space noise. Yeah, go ahead and take the roofs off. You don't care. They're illegal. Like, what? Oh man, look at that. Gundam in a nutshell. Like, come on, dude. You're telling me a female main character is gonna ruin the experience for you because it's a female main character? You're so stupid. That's crazy, man. I'll never. I don't know. I don't think I've ever. Maybe it's me. Maybe I don't think I've been so much into a series to where, like, if they change something major, it's affected me to where I just didn't like it anymore. That I can think of. Maybe that's me. I don't know. I don't think I've ever been so much into a series to where they just killed it off, in my opinion, by doing something different. I can't really think of anything at the moment. Oh, well, let me not say that, because Sword Art did that. Sword Art actually did that, and I was kind of actually annoyed about that. But that was the first time I've actually, like, liked the character in an anime to the point to where, like, man, this character's cool. And then they fucking ruined it. I'll never get over that. They ruined Asuna's character for me so bad. Dude, I was so mad about that. I think that's kind of... I'm gonna say it to myself, too, you know? It's a get over it kind of thing, right? It is a get over it kind of thing. It is. And I am over it. That's why I stopped watching Sword Art, because I stopped caring. But after that, I don't bitch and moan about the people who do like it. I mean, shit, you like it, you like it. Isekai anime gets over, the genre's fucking drowning and stuff. And I think that's fine. It means more stuff for me to watch, honestly. I like fantasies. I like isekais. Some of them are not good, but other than that, if you know, it just means more chances for me to find one that is good. I'll still never get over how they ruined Asuna, though. I don't know why he wrote them like that. I was kind of annoyed. Man, that ruined that for me. And kind of Kirito kind of annoyed the hell out of me too. I'll be honest. Kind of hated Kirito for a good minute. But I'm over it. I just don't watch it. I just watch stuff I know I'm gonna enjoy at this point. I'm not gonna dog on someone for watching something I don't enjoy. That's just stupid. This playlist is a lot longer than what I thought it was. Oh, this is the 31 song one, that's why. There was a... Okay, no, it's the other one then. Yeah, I'm not gonna pull for Casterus, this time. I'm not gonna pull for... Well, I say this time, but I wasn't gonna do it in general. I wasn't gonna pull for Casterus. Maybe she might have a rerun later. In the next, like, 7 months, they might give her a rerun. I highly doubt they're gonna nerf the passive ability. I mean, shit, that's what makes her really good. I think it's fine if they keep it. I don't think it really matters, honestly. I think the caveat, I think the downside of that is you have to, like, have them healed. So I don't think it gives them... I don't think it refreshes everyone's turn either. I think they just either... They get rezzed, and I think that's it. I don't think it pushes their turn up. So they have to get healed for them to not die, right? I don't think it matters then. So I guess, I don't know. I guess from the thing, when I saw the little video demonstration of it on the channel, it looked like... Okay, that ribbon's fine. Yeah, it looked like it didn't push their turns forward. I could be wrong. It's been a minute since I saw that video, but I mean, I could always rewatch it. Oh, she has stars on her thing. All right. Yeah, I did reinstall Azure Lane too. It's on my computer though. I have it on an emulator. She'll be power crept with the fake collab. Unless they, if they actually do have the fake collab power creep the characters from the actual game, that's gonna be wild. There's not a lot of there's not a lot of games that make event characters like power creep the actual characters in the game. Okay, the only game that I can think of that actually does that, it's fucking Crusader Quest, because they've definitely they definitely make the collab characters power creep the in-game characters. They've done that on multiple occasions. And I've always failed to get the ones that actually do the power creeping. But I can't. Who could I see? Because obviously they're gonna have a Saber. They're gonna have Saber there, or someone like Saber. They might have someone like Archer or Shiro Archer. If they have, which if they do, if they have Ilya, I might pull for the Ilya character if they have someone like Ilya. I think I might break if they do that. But I don't. She might be shit. She might be a Remembrance character. Well, no, because she doesn't really summon anything, so she might be she might be an erudition if that's the case. Give me Gilgamesh. My bank account is yours, Hoyo. watch him be erudition. He summons he does his like noble phantasm, summons all the swords, it does fucking 300% crit damage to everyone who's broken, on top of doing like break damage too. I can see Saber being the hunt because she hunts single target. I could see that being the case. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe her noble phantasm might be an AoE. What's else? Who else? Archer. Someone's gonna have to be Nihility. Who could be Nihility? I mean, I guess it depends on the heroes that they have. Because they're gonna have the main ones, obviously. They're gonna have like Saber, Gilgamesh. I don't think they'll have Hercules. I can't see them having Hercules, but if they do, then that'd be something. What's the other guy? Choo Choo Lane. They might have him there. If they have, what's her name? Ruler? Not Jean. Was it? Yeah, Joan of Arc. If they have Joan of Arc, that'd be something. Someone's gonna have to play support. I can see Joan of Arc being what's it called? Defender preservation. I can see that. Gilgamesh is definitely gonna be DPS. Like, there's no way. Say whoever isn't like. Who's Ryder? Oh, it's the chick with the blindfold or whatever. That's the Ryder. She might. I don't know what she could be. I gotta do these stars now. That's fun. The hell? Oh, it's the Rise. Okay, that place is over then. As much as I like the song, I don't think I can listen to it for 30 minutes. Oh, no, wait, 15 minutes, right? 20 minutes. Yeah. As much as I like it, we'll probably play it on loop for a little bit and then switch to another playlist. I can't recall Hoyo even doing a collab with any other game, now that I think about it. With any other games. They might, I feel like they might have done one for Honkai Impact, but I haven't played in years, so I can't really recall. Like, I haven't kept up with the game. I still like follow the Discord too, on it. Like I'm in the Discord server for Honkai Impact. This is gonna annoy me. That's gonna annoy the hell out of me, man. I just need 1 star. I just need one of them to look right, and then I'll copy and paste the other ones. So I'm not drawing 7 of these individually. I think this one's fine. Little scuff, but it's fine. Who doesn't like a little scuff? The new Uma Musume movie came out too. The one with Cinderella something. I don't know her entire name. But now that's another Uma Musume related thing I gotta watch. Dude, that Uma Musume game too that's being released in a global. I think it's been out for like, it's been out on the JP servers for like I think 6 years or 8. It's been either 8 or 6 years. I don't know how much content they're releasing when this game comes out global, but I'm still waiting for that game to come out. And I think that might be a game I might have to put on the emulator too. I don't think that's a game I'm going to be able to play on my phone, unfortunately. As much as I want to play it on my phone, I don't think I'm going to be able to. Actually, in fact, I might as well. I don't think Project Sakai is taking a lot of space on my phone either, since I don't really have too much on it. I guess really in terms of like content, because I didn't preload everything. I just have it set to just give me everything as it loads, or when it shows up. Oh man. So I definitely could uninstall that. How many stars do I need? It's at least like 7. Oh, damn it. Okay. I don't even know where all these go anymore. Where do they go? 1, 2. Oh, I have the book actually. The book is behind me. I'm not gonna stand up and get it. You should play Wuwa just for the story. It's amazing. I want to. Dude, I keep seeing like the story for that game. I guess the character trailers I keep seeing. But I saw like a cutscene of you fighting like a dragon or something, and this was like last year. But it looked really good. I'm really waiting for Azure Vermilion to come out before I play anything else that's like hack and slash ARPG, because I really don't want to burn out before that game comes out. And they announced that game last year. Well, they announced the game last year, and I think they had another trailer for that game a while back. Azure Promelia. I definitely think they had. What happened? Oh, so there's some information 2 weeks ago. So what's going on? Was there an actual release date? Or is this a leak? Is it a leak? I didn't really do too much in Wuthering Waves. Like I basically had to start from scratch for that game. Well, not scratch, but I don't have too much in that game. I got the 1 5-star that they gave us for free, and that's dude, I have to check Reddit, wouldn't I? Yeah, I got the 1 5-star, and that's all I got. But the game, man, all the characters in that game look really good, man. All the animations are really nice. Oh, Azure Really release date and time. This was posted June 18th of last year. Dude, I saw this. It's still to be announced. Dude, why? Oh, apparently released in January of 2025. Wow, crazy. But it didn't release. We can speculate what? That we still don't know shit? Like, why even... Thank God this was an 8-minute video that I skipped through, but like... Jesus Christ. It's gonna be a minute before this game comes out, dude. Oh, wait, no, Ananta. Is that the GTA game? Anime GTA? I think that's what that is. And I don't know when... Okay. Well, I don't have a release date for that game then. I don't know. I'm gonna know what about it then. I'll just wait. I'm not gonna let it get to me like it did with Ryza, where I got really excited and then got the release date wrong, and then wanted to blow my brains out of anger because I had to wait another freaking 3 weeks for that game to get released. I think I told you about that too. I got the release date wrong for the game, and then when the release date, when I verified the release date, I had to wait an extra 3 weeks. And then after I had to wait the 3 weeks for it to get released, I went to the GameStop to go pick it up. But then they told me they only had the PS4 version and not the Switch version. Mind you, at that point I was done. I was very angry. I was not happy. I just gave up, man. I was like, I'll just buy it off of Amazon. And I could have bought it. I could have got it like, not Amazon Prime, but like 2-day shipping or 3-day, whatever they had. But they didn't have that at the time. I think they only had like the regular shipping. You remember? Yeah, I was really pissed off about that, dude. Man, I was really looking forward to the game. I had to wait an extra 4 weeks to play that damn game, man. I got over it, and I played it the entire weekend when I finally got the game. But I was so mad about that GameStop telling me that they had it. And then they were like, oh yeah, we only got the PS4 version. What? Okay. My fault for not asking if you had the Switch version, I guess. My fault. But why the fuck do you only have one version of the game? Why? Why would they do that, man? That's so unfortunate. That's annoying. That was actually annoying. I was very mad about that. Why would the GameStop only carry one... What the fuck? Oh, I did have an extra one. Why would the GameStop only carry one copy of the game? For like one console? Actually stupid, but like I said, I got over it when I got the game. I got over it. Had to get over it because I got the game, so there's no point in complaining at that point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll just put the other one somewhere. That's what I'll do. Make it smaller. Yeah, ever since then, I don't think I've been as excited for another game because I didn't want to disappoint myself out of anticipation for the game. Never again did I ever want to experience that in my life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not a happy camper that day. Well, I already know I was gonna have to do some changing, but God, what's what? Which one of these is which? Nah, I'm kind of screwed myself on this one. Oh yeah, a while ago I bought when I went to H Mart to get some groceries. I went to Kinokuniya because it's down the street from it. I bought the Nekopara 10th anniversary art book, and I should really start those games. Because I have all the Nekoparas 1, 2, 3, and 4. I just haven't started them. And I really want to, because it's been a minute since I've played a visual novel. I need to actually finish the ones that I started, because one of the routes I got back into playing just to finish it, and I realized I only had like literally 5 minutes of that route left, so I ended up just finishing it when I got back on it. But what the hell? Okay. Yeah, I ended up finishing that, but I haven't started Necopara. I've had all of them for shit years. I would definitely play it. Not on stream, obviously. I don't think I could play it on stream. Well, no, I can, but I have the patches, so I can't play it on stream. I definitely have the patches, so I cannot play them on stream. But they were having another game come out. It was Necopara E10, and then I found out that that got canceled. And I promptly saw that they announced that they were having another one done in its place. So I was like, okay, well that's fine. At least something came out of it. They definitely canceled that one. Be brave, show the Necos. If I show, I don't know, because I kept myself from like watching anyone play Necopara. Just like Misai, I want to play Misai too, because I didn't want to get spoiled like I did with Doki Doki. But I watched someone play the game for I think like an hour, maybe 2 hours. They didn't get that far, but I could play the game. I definitely think nothing bad shows up until like near the later half of the game. So I think it's with the visual novel. So I think it's fine. When did I buy that? I know I started the game at one point. Just to Necopara Volume 1. Last played for a minute on March 27th, 2023, so 2 years ago. Literally only played it for a minute just to start it up. I have the DLC for it because the DLC is definitely on. The DLC is definitely on here. I don't think the bad stuff shows up until later on, which is fine. However, I would have to set up a panic. Does Necopara have a panic button actually? I know. I'm opening up the game right now, but well, it wouldn't have to have a panic button unless you got the patch, so that's fun. Effects and sounds. Oh, there's a bounciness setting. That's crazy. Oh, you can turn the animations on. I definitely have not messed with anything. There is not a panic button. Well, that's fun. The other game had one. Ditzy Demons has a panic button, but you wouldn't really need a panic button unless you had the patch. But unfortunately, I have the patch, so I'll have to set up a hotkey on the off chance. Wait, because I probably can't even do that because it's probably there's gonna be sound that the game is voiced, so I'd have to find a way to not have the voices be an issue. Well, that's gonna be fun. Wouldn't that be a fun stream, guys? Watching me struggle to censor things. Wouldn't that be fun? It already happened once, and that happened with freaking Blasphemous. I was really struggling with that one. And it wasn't even anything like, anything erotic. It was just a chess. I was so thrown by that one. I never panicked so hard over a game being shown. And I didn't even live with anyone at the time. It was just me. Well, no, I did live with someone at the time, but during the time of that, I was by myself. Well, that was fun. What a fun panic. There's also like Black Souls, because I have that. I'm getting the part that I was stuck on. I found out that I was actually over leveled for it. Well, I can't even say over leveled. I maxed out the level. I was actually kind of like over geared to an extent. I realized I was unnecessarily farming because I definitely farmed in that game for hours just to make my character stronger for like the last DLC area, and it was working, right? It was just time consuming. and I saw someone else play the game. She was getting hints and stuff on like what to do, and I was like, wow, you know, she might be stuck on this part like I am. Well, she got to the part that I got to, that I was using the grind, and she beat it. I think like 4th try. And I was like, what happened? Why does this work for you and not for me? Then I realized she has a ring that doubles her attack. And I was like, oh, isn't that the ring you get if you kill a certain NPC? So I had to like convince myself to just get ready to kill the NPC that I didn't actually want to kill. But I checked my inventory and somehow I actually had the ring that doubles your attack. I actually had it. The only downside is it turns your magic to 1, so you do no damage with magic, but that doesn't really matter when you're running literally an Ooga Booga build. So it doesn't even matter. But yeah, I had that ring, and when I used it, dude, the final part of that game, the final part of that whole gauntlet thing, I got to it the first time last year, and I didn't do enough DPS, so she summoned some bosses, like actual end game bosses, and I got swept. I couldn't do anything. So I was like, well, great. I guess I got to grind for that. Got to farm for that too, huh? And that's where I was at. It's more farming for that. But come to find out, I didn't even have to do that. I had the ring the entire time. I just never put it on because I figured I can't use physical damage for every single thing, which didn't even matter because the amount of health that it had. Dude, I was doing like 500,000 hit damage per hit, man. That was wild. And this is even after the fact, knowing that I grinded for hours in that game. I definitely over-grinded. I don't think I should have any issues finishing the rest of that game. I should be able to get the ending. The ending that I want to see now. Well, I guess the true ending, I guess. I've been trying not to see any spoilers for it, so I guess I can finally get the true ending. And I can do New Game Plus on the game too. I guess I might do that. Well, I plan on doing it anyway because there was an ending that I wanted to see. I'm not gonna bother trying to get all the cutscenes. You can unlock them from the get-go once you get the true ending. But I guess once you get the secret ending, you can. Well, once I get the secret ending, I guess it wouldn't really matter. I just won't be able to see all the other stuff. So. Once I get that, I'll do New Game Plus again and get another ending. Man, what a game! The game has been a struggle and a journey. Definitely more of a struggle than anything. I have 30 hours in that game. I definitely, man, that was because of grinding, farming. I definitely over farmed for that. Now knowing that I had the ring that doubles my attack, I definitely overgrinded. I mean, that is a game. Now that I think about it, that is a game I could stream too, because you do have the option of turning off the scenes and censoring the game. You do have the option to do that, but I'm not gonna play that on stream. I'm just not. There's no point. There's no reason. I feel like if I play anything that's like closely related, I guess, to anything not safe for work, it'd be a visual novel. I feel like that'd be the closest thing I get to playing like anything not safe for work on here. And I'd have to know. Like, it probably wouldn't even matter to even put the patch on it or not. I could just play without the patch to begin with. But what's the fun in that, right? What's the fun in that, right? Nah, I don't think there's no reasonable way or reason for me to even just play that on stream. Now I have the book, right? I have the book for this. However, the issue is that for the book, the colors on the picture aren't as good as it is digitally, and unfortunately, there isn't a full-sized PNG of this character. I don't understand why that's the case. Play Venus Vacation of Prism on Steam. On stream? Alright, okay. I will say the soundtrack for that game is great. Just like Venus Vacation, it's the other Venus Vacation game, the soundtrack was great. And the only reason I knew about that soundtrack was because they did a collaboration with Azure Lane where they had like the Dead or Alive characters in Azure Lane. So they had the soundtrack for the Venus Vacation game in Azure Lane. And I was like, why is the soundtrack actually really good? I didn't know the soundtrack for those games were really good. And, is that even... I heard you can't get, Oh wait, is Venus Vacation even here? Is it on Steam? Can you not get Venus Vacation on Steam? Because I heard that you weren't able to get the Venus Vacation game. Oh, wait. Oh, it is. Wait, for real? Oh, those are the outfits. Okay, where's the actual game? Hello, where's the actual game? Wait. You're funny. You're funny, Steam. Why play not safe for work when you can make the not safe for work alive? I could do that. That is also an option too. That's also an option. Why can I not actually find it? I know it's here. It shouldn't be hidden by... It shouldn't be hidden, because I can literally see adult games on Steam, so even if it is marked as adult, I can see it. Why can I only see the DLC? I'm even on like Koei Tecmo's like page on Steam, and I can't even see it. Hello? Rise of the Ronin, Yumiya. What the fuck? Why is it not here? One has been excluded based on my preference. I don't know why. I don't know why it would be excluded. If that's the... What is this? That's the upgrade. That's the Digital Deluxe upgrade pack. So why can I see that but not the actual game? What? Hold up. Because someone said they weren't able to play the game in English unless they got it from PlayAsia. Why can I not find the actual game? This is the Deluxe Edition upgrade pack, but I don't see a link to the actual game on Steam. Why do I not? Why? Am I crazy? Can have you found it? Go to the... Oh, that's a... Okay. Yep. Okay. God damn it. Really? View unfiltered results. Why is... That's crazy. I need an explanation. Because I think I already know what the reasoning is, but I need an explanation right now. What the fuck? I see it on Steam. Wait, Dead or Alive Venus Vacation. Site error. Go fuck yourself. Oh, it's because it's region locked? Is it really? It's region locked. It's literally region locked on Steam. Wow, I knew it. I knew it. I knew that's why. I knew that's what happened. That's what they said. They're like, yeah, you gotta get the game from PlayAsia. And I was like, what? Why? Because obviously they don't That's crazy. That's crazy. Why though? Why is it region locked? Region locked. Why is it region locked? Give me a reason. Other than the obvious bullshit that I already know about. Give me the reason. However, the game was mistakenly launched without the region lock in place, and those who were fast enough to download it, downloaded. Okay, so this was for the other one. That's crazy. Okay, okay. I know specifically, I remember hearing why the game was region locked years ago. I remember hearing why it was region locked. However, why is the other one region locked? Because to my knowledge, the reason the first one was region locked shouldn't be the case in the new one, because I'm pretty sure the character in question isn't even. No, she is there. Honoka was the region. No, was it Honoka or was it Mari? It was one of the two. I think it was Honoka. Honoka, dead or alive? I think she was the reason why the game was region locked. It doesn't even fucking. Oh wait, nope. Does it say general information? Okay, so it can't be Honoka then. Honoka can't be the reason why the game is region locked. It's obviously not because of the fucking volleyball. It's not because of the volleyball. They can pretend. They're gonna pretend that's the case. It's definitely not the volleyball. Mary Rose, dead or alive? Were you the reason why the game was region locked? You know, oh wait, dead or alive 6. Well. So why? Okay, so it's not Mary then. So what the fuck? Why is it region locked? Why is it region locked then? Who was the issue? That's fucking crazy. All right, because if Azure Lane had all these characters on there and it was perfectly fine, I don't understand why the fuck Steam can't put it on there. Steam has shit. Wait. I don't understand why Steam can't put it on there. I don't understand why it's region locked. But okay, fine. Unfortunately, I'll have to take some drastic measures if I want to play the game. Maybe, Never, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say swashbuckling. That's crazy. Why is it region locked? Steam has region. Yeah, Steam had region lock already. Steam's had region lock for a minute. Oh fuck, dude, this song. I don't know if the song is. It doesn't matter. I don't care for copyright. I don't get paid. This is from Final Fantasy. The song. It's from one of the new raids. New dungeon bosses. The picture that I took of this character. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Yeah, Steam has region lock. It does. There's games even that aren't like not safe for work that you can't get on Steam because of region lock. That's just crazy. I don't know why Dead or Alive is region locked. Because I remember hearing that they region locked it because one of the characters was ages was unknown. The age of the character was listed as unknown, and that was the reason why it was region locked. Obviously, it was unknown because of they put unknown for another reason. But I don't think it mattered because it doesn't. I don't think it mattered because if what the wiki's telling me is the case, then it shouldn't even be unknown. If that's the case, books maybe. Yeah, books. I don't know. It is what it is. I don't understand why it's region locked. Like I said, the person I watched play Prism said you had to get it on PlayAsia, and that would have to be something that I would do. They said the English version's only on PlayAsia, so I'd have to do that. Now whether or not it's wait a second, doesn't PlayAsia like hike the price? PlayAsia. Oh, digital codes. Games. Oh, yeah, it's here. Yeah, $60, PS5. Do they have the other versions of it? Oh, and you could use PayPal. Wow, that's crazy. Do they really? Do they really not have it on Steam? I know it's on Steam, but like. This isn't even like a matter of me actually wanting to get the game. It's just a matter of me just wanting to see if I could even get it on Steam at this point. It's multi-language. Do they really not have the Steam version? Digital. Yeah, digital. They... Okay. They have it. I'm sure they have it. I'm just not looking hard enough. It is what it is. That playlist lasted a lot shorter than what I thought it would too.
We'll always have this.
We'll always have this beautiful, beautiful music. All right, good. Hurry up and let me play my music.
Don't like sharing your pint? Then
Pint?
share the new Scoopapalooza.
Yeah, cool, crazy. Yeah, Scoopapalooza. There you go. I have considered playing one of those Dead or Alive games too, because I see people play them, and I'm like, oh, that's crazy. Those are fun. Well, I say fun, but I always see people play for like 2 hours, and then I never see anything else of the game. But then again, I guess in my defense, it doesn't really look too interesting. I know the Venus games are mainly there for like the fan service, right? I'm not gonna deny that that's what the game is usually for. But I know the game is like a fighting game. The series is usually a fighting game. But I would play the game as, I don't want to say content, but I would play the game on Steam, on stream, as a one-time thing. Like, hey guys, guess what? We're playing Dead or Alive Extreme. Man, what a stream that would be. Okay, that's white. Well, that's white. I'm gonna make it this color. Hello? Can you? Thank you. No, that is pure white, isn't it? I really wish there was like a digital version of this image. I couldn't find one, and I mean that sucks, but it is what it is. I feel like if at some point I do want to play something like somewhat not safe for work on stream, I feel like I could easily find something that isn't too terribly complicated. I definitely think I can. Have I ever played Resident Evil on stream? You remember you did a horror game for Halloween a while back? I haven't played it on stream. I do have it. I actually did think about... Unironically, I did think about playing that on Halloween last year. But I think I was busy and I never got around to it. I don't even think I streamed that Halloween either. I do have... Yeah, I have Resident Evil 2. Yeah, I have it. I do want to play a horror game on stream. But I don't want to play the ones that... I don't want to play the weird ones. I don't know how to describe it. I want to play the ones that actually would make me uncomfortably unnerved. I want to play those. because usually when I play a horror game, I haven't, and I don't play them that often, because the last one I played was Cry of Fear, but when I played it, that one did make me feel unsettled. Even with like the gun and stuff, I still felt unsettled. And I don't have an issue with playing Resident Evil either. But I don't think Resident Evil does a lot of jump scares and stuff. But I know that if I play Resident Evil, I'm gonna be more focused on shooting literally every single thing that I could think of. And I think that's fine. What is the Steam horror tags? Games, browse by genre. I know they have one. I'd have to look. I know there's Amnesia, but I don't think Amnesia's too entertaining at this point. Especially if I play it, I don't think it's gonna be entertaining at all. I think I'll just get stuck on a puzzle and then I'll feel bad because I'll be stuck on the puzzle for maybe like 15-20 minutes and I haven't done anything. There's Dead by Daylight. Dude, am I really having a hard time finding like actual horror games on Steam? I know there's a tag for it. Oh, here it is. Browse by category. You like to see how I handled Nemesis in RE3? I feel like I would struggle. Well, I definitely feel like I would struggle. I'm not even gonna deny that. Look at it, like Lunch Lady, like Night Raider. Last of Us is considered a horror game, yeah. Nier Replicant. Oh no. Did I not press horror titles? Why is what? The Killing Antidote, Amori, psychological horror. Ready or Not, I mean, yeah, that counts. Repo, I'm not playing that. Path of Exile, I don't even know why that's considered horror in the game, I guess. Why is Black Myth Wukong in the horror tag? What? Alright. Oh, these are featured. Why? RE2 has pretty great ambience for action horror though. You love both, but it's definitely the better game. 2? Okay, I'll try 2. They neutered RE3 in the remake. Damn. I know Silent Hill was a thing. Oh, they did announce the other Silent Hill 2 not too long ago. Silent Hill, when I was younger, I watched my uncle play it. That game definitely scared the shit out of me. The original. Oh, the Pal World game, the new one. Oh, these are all coming soon. Unlight? Oh, I remember this. I think I'll try it. Yeah, I'll try it. I know don't I have Dead Space, actually? Dead Space actually did scare the shit out of me when I played it a while back. I have Dead Space 2. That's the one that scared the... Dead Space 2 is the one that actually scared the shit out of me. Now that I remember. I could probably play both of those. Yeah, Dead Space 2 and Resident Evil 2. That could be a plan for a later stream. Yeah, I'll do Resident Evil before I do Dead Space. I do remember Dead Space having, like, I think some issues. I guess performance-wise or something. I don't think Resident Evil had that, to my knowledge. But yeah, I'll definitely... We'll give RE2. Because like I said, I did want to play it on Halloween. I just didn't get around to doing that. I think that's our next horror game that we'll... That's it then. That'll be the next horror game we play on stream. It's not like I plan things out anyway. I do actually want to play it though. I'm sure if I get stuck on a puzzle too, I'm pretty sure it shouldn't be too hard to figure out. I don't think the puzzles were too bad in the second one. To my knowledge. But then again, it is Resident Evil, so I could be completely fucking wrong. Also, be honest too with this drawing, I actually wasn't planning on finishing it on stream. I did plan on streaming again, but it was gonna like later today. But I was gonna stream a game. I was gonna stream that cat game, Fishy Fight, since it's been a minute. But I think I actually might finish. I think I might finish this on stream. Let me look up Steam horror games. Steam horror games. I don't want co-op. Don't give me co-op. Outlast, Alien Isolation, Project Zomboid, Visage. There's Cry of Fear. I played that. I didn't finish it though. I have Darkwood. Darkwood kind of have me more unsettled than anything. God, all of the God, most of these games too, man. Emily wants to play. Like, I don't want to play that. Fierce to Fathom. I don't want to play that either. Why is it that when I go on the horror tag, I get stuff that isn't horror? That's what I want to know. Forget it. I'll research that at a later time. I'm not gonna worry about that now. I definitely have a lot to work on with this though. Oh my god, I threw up a little in my fucking mouth. Oh my god. I did get groceries yesterday too. I don't feel like cooking though, at least right now. So I guess for lunch I say lunch, it's like 4 o'clock. I'm gonna get some Vietnamese later today. And I guess for dinner, because I've come to realize that I haven't been eating enough past 2 weeks. Especially considering that when I would go to bed, my stomach is definitely not full, and I would be very hungry going to bed. Yeah, it's definitely my fault for not eating enough, and I was feeling that for a good while. Yeah, I had to go get groceries and stuff, but I currently do not feel like cooking. I cooked some fish, some fresh fish that I thawed out. They when I went to the market to get the fish, I asked if they could fillet it, and they did. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this eat schedule? It's usually not bad. I swear it isn't. Like, I usually when I go to work, I eat during lunch. My lunch is I take my lunch at like 12, and then I cook dinner at like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and I cook enough to where I have enough to eat for dinner and enough to save for lunch tomorrow for the next day. But the issue is that I would eat, but I wouldn't eat until I'm full. I would eat until I'm satisfied. And lately, the point of me getting satisfied has been, when I eat, has been, I guess, getting me requiring to eat less and less food to be satisfied. So, kind of feeling the effects of that, because lunch at 4:30 is crazy. Yeah, I think it's dinner at this point. That can't really call it dinner. I actually didn't really have a lunch now that I think about it. I had some dumplings. I had cereal for, I guess, breakfast, and I had like 6 dumplings before I started the stream. I haven't actually really. God damn it! This is gonna be another day where I have like one meal, man. I need to eat properly. Jesus Christ, dude. I need to have 2 actual meals a day. I can't keep eating 1 actual meal. You just do OMAD, eat some fruit for breakfast, and then eat a big meal for dinner. I want to do that, right? But my issue is that I don't want to have a situation where I have to cook every day. That's what I try to avoid having to do. I avoid trying to have to cook every day because I just don't want to cook every single day. Because one that runs my groceries a lot faster, that burns them out burns me through my groceries faster, and I try not to do that. Because I don't want to have to get groceries every week. When I have to get groceries every 2 weeks, that's usually what I try to do. Oh, I'm just lazy. I'm not gonna 100% deny that. I'm not going to. But I'm starting to realize I'm gonna come to the realization that maybe cooking every single day is a normal thing. Damn it, man! It's a normal fucking thing to do, dude. Jesus Christ. Damn it. It would definitely be healthier for me to cook every single day. It really would. Instead of cooking every other day. Because obviously that's not doing me any favors, because I'm only eating 1 meal a day, man. Oh my god. That realization sucks. It didn't really bother me until like last week when I was like, why am I going to bed hungry? What's the deal here? I have snacks, I have fruit. Takeout is expensive, bro. It is, and that's why I don't do takeout as much anymore. If I get food if I'm not cooking and I get food like out to eat, I usually get food on the weekends. If I'm getting like takeout or anything, it's usually on the weekends. I try not to I cook during the weekday, but on the weekend I usually eat out more, which is another way I save on having to not get groceries every 2 weeks, well, every week. But I try to cook enough, and it's just me, so I don't have to cook a lot to begin with. So I try to cook enough for the day that I eat, well, the day that I cook, and then the next day. But realistically speaking, I eat that during lunch at work, and then I'd have to cook again. I do have to cook every single day, and I try not to do that, and that is my issue. Man, being an adult sucks. I hate this shit. This is not fun. Damn, man. 'Cause there was definitely 3 days in a row where I went to bed and my stomach was touching my back, dude. I was like, and I'm sitting here like, but I ate at like 8 o'clock. Why am I hungry? Well, because you didn't eat a lot. I should just start eating until I'm full. I really should. I just eat until I'm satisfied. But like I said, lately the point of where I get satisfied has been, the bar has been lowering. So it's not like I'd have to eat a lot to even get satisfied to begin with, and I think that's also the issue too. It's not like I do a lot. I haven't been running like I've used to. So that's also one of the main reasons why I haven't been eating as much. Saves me some trouble of not, I guess, gaining weight, considering I'm not really doing anything. But that's not healthy. I'm starving myself, and me of all people should know that. Considering do a meal prep, then yeah, I should. There's nothing stopping me from buying enough ingredients to even do that too. I have plenty of, man. I have rice. I can make a lot of things with rice. I think that's what I'll do. I'll just meal prep a lot of like rice dishes, because I have, like I said, I have a bunch of rice. I ended up buying soy sauce. I can make stir fry with it. Shit, I have plenty of meat. I mean, I did just buy groceries, so I got plenty of meat. But yeah, I think I might have to get to the point where I need to meal prep. And I do eat sandwiches too. Just eat a fucking sandwich, bro. I do. I swear to God, I do. I buy bread and stuff to I buy bread and everything to eat sandwiches. However, I will say these past 2 weeks I didn't actually have meat to put on the sandwich. So that was the one that actually didn't help the situation either. I wasn't actually able to make sandwiches for the past like 2 weeks. Because I just didn't feel like going back to the store to pick up some fucking meat for sandwiches. I'll be honest. I didn't feel like going to the store to pick up meat for sandwich and then come back home. It's kind of a skill issue on my part because that's being lazy, but I'm paying for it. So yeah, I did get my groceries a couple days, like yesterday. I did buy meat, so I have the cheese and everything. And I bought meat. I got breakfast stuff. I can make breakfast. I just have to stop being lazy. I will say I think most of it now is just me being lazy at this point, because I definitely don't feel like cooking. I really don't. Like at this current moment, right now, I do not feel like cooking. But I feel like cooking would be the better thing for me to do. Like I could easily cook breakfast. Shit, I got bacon, dude. Man, I got potatoes, bacon, sausages, and eggs. I can easily cook a breakfast bowl right now, like a potato breakfast bowl right now after this. But I could go get takeout, eat that, and then inevitably get hungry again at like 10 o'clock, 10:30, and then make a sandwich. Which is what I did yesterday. I got back home, and I made a sandwich at like 11 o'clock at night. And I went to bed later that day. It was like perfectly fine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to eat more. I'm just gonna have to get into cooking every day now instead of every other day. I can, like I said, I try to like spread out my ingredients too, so that way I don't use them all at once. But I think it might just be better for me to use them all at once and then just eat it throughout the entire week, because I can definitely cook a lot. I just choose not to save on groceries. So yeah, I think that's probably what I'll do now. And if I get hungry, I'll just eat it. I have my fish and cabbage still in here too. I can eat that. I could definitely do that. Yeah. Ah man, I should I guess I'll eat after stream. Well, that was gonna be the plan anyway. Yeah, I was gonna eat after stream. God damn it, I'm being lazy though. It's such a pain in the ass, man. It really is. Like, peeling potatoes, shredding the potatoes, waiting for the oil to get hot so I can fry the damn thing for the hash browns, and then, cooking all that shit at once, man. I have 4 burners for a reason and an air fryer. I'm just being lazy. Big Italian roll, man. I really could. It's like 3 sandwiches, yeah. It really is. I am definitely not doing myself any favors. But I came to that realization yesterday, though, that I just wasn't eating enough. That's what I came to the realization. I've had like a decent, not debilitating headache, but I've had like a slight headache for the past few days, and I want to say it's probably sleep related. I definitely do want to say it's sleep related, but it's not like I'm not getting enough sleep. I mean, shit, I've been off these past few days. I've been getting enough sleep. Well, let me not say that. Fucking the damn fucking gardener today, man. Fucking woke me up right outside my window, cutting the grass outside my window, dude. That shit woke me up. And I was like, well, I can't get mad. I was like, it's time to get up. But god damn, dude, I would like to get up peacefully. One of these days we'll meet up and I'll stuff you full of homemade pizza and wings. I wouldn't mind it. I'd be down. I'd be down. I did go to Pizza Hut like last month and I ordered that dinner box special that they have, and I bought that on a Friday, and that saved me for the entire like weekend. I did not have to buy anything else for the entire weekend after that. I promise I'll eat better. I promise I'll eat more after this. Like I said, I came to that realization yesterday when I wasn't home. I was like, yeah, I think I'm only eating like 1 meal a day, and grandmother was like, yeah, you're only eating 1 meal a day, grandson. You should be eating, shoot, at least 3. And I'm like, yeah, I used to eat 2. What happened? Now I'm eating 1 meal. It's not like I forget to eat. I just eat small things throughout the day. Man, I'm not doing myself any favors. Man, I think this is what I'll do. If I eat a lot, it gives me an excuse to go to the gym. Yeah. God damn it, man. I actually don't want to go to the gym too. I'm being lazy as hell, man. I really am. I'm being lazy. Actually, I have cashews. Let me snack on that right now. Like I said, I got Got some cashews right here. Snacking on them right now. I know you can hear them. Snacking on these cashews to hold me over until I get ready to eat. Damn it, I need to stop eating light meals. Alright. I think I'm just gonna be honest. I don't think today I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna just be 100% honest with you guys. I don't think I'm cooking today. I think I am gonna go get Vietnamese food. Come back home and eat it. However, if I get hungry, I'm gonna eat a sandwich. Which is what I did yesterday. I had a sushi bowl for lunch yesterday, and then I had Cane's like I think 3 hours after that, and then I came back home and ate a sandwich at like 11 o'clock. So I was definitely fine when I went to bed. But yeah, starting tomorrow, I will definitely cook more. It's not like I hate cooking too. I don't hate cooking. Always knew I love nuts. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Extra. Stop. No, I don't. Stop. Lightly salted. Lightly salted. Alright, that's it. Ironically, your local pizza hut ripping you off is what made you learn how to make it. I don't blame you. That's why like I bought sushi rice because I didn't feel like paying $10 to eat sushi every time I went to go get some at Kroger. But damn, fish is expensive. Smoked salmon is expensive, and I just don't feel like buying smoked salmon every time I want to make sushi or onigiri or whatever. Shit, man, I could cook breakfast. I could cook breakfast right now. I have, like I said, I have everything. Bacon, rice, eggs, sausage, bread, potatoes. I could cook that. I just honestly do not feel like cooking right now. And then tomorrow I was gonna go to the. Okay, tomorrow I was gonna go to the arcade, but I guess. Okay, so if I do that, I did plan on waking up early tomorrow to go to the arcade. And I was going to eat before that because I don't want to go there and then not eat. However, I could go to the mall that the arcade is in and then get something to eat there, which doesn't sound like a bad idea. However, I don't want to spend that much, considering I did plan on eating out after I went to the... Because there's a ramen place nearby the arcade, the round one. There's a ramen place nearby. So I plan on going there because I haven't had ramen in a minute. But, I don't know. Like I said, I'm off this week. I planned on eating out, trying the food places that I haven't eaten at here since I've been here. There's like a pasta place that I haven't tried yet. They sound pretty good. They have good reviews. But I've been trying not to, I don't know. Like I said, I did plan on eating out more this this week because I'm off, so I did plan on eating out. Just to try the things that I wouldn't have been able to try if I wasn't. Which I think is fair. I think that's fair. But, oh, what the fuck? I will say the responsible thing for me to do after this would be to cook. That would definitely be the best choice, the responsible thing to do. 100% that would be the best choice right now. But holy shit. I just do not feel like cooking right now. I think I might end up trying to finish this before I end the stream today. I actually think I might. I don't think I really have that much left to do on it anyway. I think I can finish it. Yeah, I think I might as well. How long have I been streaming? It's been at least 2 hours, right? Not even. Hour and 45 minutes. Yeah, I think I might as well finish this. I guess to be fair, the quicker I finish this, the quicker I could, what's playing in the background? That's some tasty riffs. That is... the last song was... Okay, here it is. Ah, damn. I don't know this kanji. I'll post it in the... I'll just do this. I'll copy and paste it. Here it is. It is this song. That's the song. And I want to say that should, if you copy and paste that into the YouTube, it should give you the exact video. It should, right? Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, definitely will. Oh yeah, that is a pretty nice riff. I do like it. It is DL site. I don't know if you know what DL site is, but you can go to DL site to buy like Japanese like games and manga and stuff. All ages, well, all ages are not safe for work. I found out that I could buy DDBY's albums, which is the group, right? The music people. I found out that they sell their albums on DL site. However, I was going to buy them because DL site has a time limit for the amount of time you can keep your points, which I didn't want to use I didn't want to buy it with actual money, so I used points instead. I converted the money into points. And let's just say 1 point is basically the equivalent of like 1 yen, right? I had like 300 something points left, but I had coupons, and long story short, I didn't have enough to buy the album. I ended up buying like 2 mangas, 2 doujins. Was it 2? Did I buy 2 doujins? I think it was just 1. It was 1. It was 1 doujin, because I was looking at like a Genshin Impact doujin, a Furina, and then there was a Shobai Rock doujin that I found, and I ended up buying that one. Did I move that one? Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. Yep, I did. I don't even know why I got concerned as if that was going to show up on stream. But yeah, I bought it. It was definitely a not safe for work doujin, but I got it. Just to make sure I use all my points before everything expired. Man, I gotta clean up these lines. The rest of this is just gonna be me doing the shading and stuff. That's fine, though. It's digital. But yeah, the DDBY, that's the name of the circle. The Touhou circle. They would do Touhou jazz remixes and stuff. And they're I don't want to say magnum opus, because they definitely have a lot of good music, but the album that I've known them for was their Cafe de Touhou albums, because there is a playlist. Well, there's a video of like all of the albums compiled together, just seamlessly. I believe it's like a 5-hour video of all of their Cafe de Touhou albums all together, just seamlessly played, and it's really good. If I would definitely say if you like jazz and stuff, I'd recommend them. But almost all the songs, at least the Cafe de Touhou, it's all like Touhou remixes. Same with this one, Relax Cafe. It's Touhou remixes of songs from like some of the Touhou games. I have thought about playing Touhou Hisoutsen Toku. God damn it, Hisoutsen Toku. They're 12.3. I thought about playing that one on Steam. Well, stream. I thought about playing it, but I had to start over. I had to reset my progress on it, and I was like, let's wait. Let's not do that. I haven't drawn anything Toho related in a while either. I want to draw a Rei Sen, but every time I've tried to draw a Rei Sen, I'm not satisfied with it. And I think the last time I drew it, I drew Rei Sen, I was like, damn, you know, this would be nice. But it always feels like there's something off every time I draw her. It's more so just like a me thing, but that's definitely the case every time I draw Rei Sen. Which is also crazy too, because she's also my favorite Toho character. I will say the only characters that I've drawn, well, the main characters that I've drawn in like a not safe for work fashion have been like Toho characters though. But that, I mean, that was only twice. I drew Rin and Kagero. Those were like the main two that I drew not safe. Well, the first two that I drew not safe for work. I was pretty mad about like. I've said this plenty of times, but the reason I even drew Rin in like not safe for work was because what line is this? Oh, was because someone, I was reading a doujin. The doujin ended up being Futanari, and I got really angry. So I was like, fine, I'll just draw it myself. I have nothing against Futanari. However, I'm not into it, and I get really disappointed when I'm expecting something that isn't Futanari, and it ends up being Futanari. It's not my genre. Just like NTR. I'm not into NTR either. I will admit that I have read Yuri NTRs though. I will admit I've read Yuri NTRs, and as much, it's always really crazy because when I read a Yuri NTR, you don't get as angry as reading like a regular NTR, because I get so annoyed, I get so angry reading if I like find out something's like a regular NTR. I'm like, wow, that's so bad. I hate this cuckage right here. But like I've only read, mind you, only read 2 Yuri NTRs. Let me think, because it might have just been 1. Nope, it's 2. I've watched one. I've watched one on one of the animes. It's called Nezuzo Trap. That's what it was, and that's before I realized it was like an NTR. But it definitely was an NTR. It was a Yuri NTR, and damn, it sucked. Well, the anime didn't suck, but the NTR part was like, damn, that's rough. But I don't know. I feel like regular NTR hits different than Yuri NTR. I don't know. I feel like it does. But always get you too. Yeah, I can't. I don't hate Fuda. It's not my genre, but I just get annoyed when I'm reading something expecting it to be regular and then it ends up being Fuda. That's why I was really mad about that Toho one. I was like, there's no way that I got hit with this. The Futanari surprise. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna finish this on stream. I will say I think I might get close, because the shading's gonna be the shadowing and shading of this is gonna be a bitch and a half. So that might not get done on stream. I'll just try to clean and finish as much of whatever as I can though. Oh yeah, but the other like Yuri NTR that I'm reading, it's man, it's a fucking train wreck. Not the manga itself. The manga is actually pretty damn good, but the character is a train wreck, dude. The main character. Just got recommended for your stream, so I decided to check it out. Oh, welcome. Glad you're here. Thanks for checking me out. Working on some art. I don't know how long you were here. If you were here as I was talking about Yuri or NTR, but I swear I'm a normal person. I'm just going off on a tangent about how much I don't like NTR. It's not my genre, but yeah, glad you're here. I'm gonna stop putting my foot in my mouth, but yeah, happy you're here. I'm drawing Cream Teddy from Shobai Rock, which is my favorite anime and series of all time. I will gladly always absorb any content of this show. This character, Cream Teddy, she's from a band called Dolly Dulce or Dulce. Their whole like thing is they're based off of like their designs. They're based off of desserts, right? Because they want to make a they want to open up a restaurant or like a cafe where they serve desserts and play music. This game does not exist anymore. Both versions of this game does not exist, unfortunately. It hit end of service some years ago, unfortunately, but it still lives on in my heart very, very, very much. I love this series very dearly. I think it is the only anime that I have consistently stuck with content-wise for this long, and that has been 2015. So 10 years. I've stuck with this series for 10 years, and I've played the game. When did the game come out? The first game when I played it around 2015. So I think that was for 4 years when I played it. So up until 2019, and then they had another game come out, but they hit end of service for the old game to release the new game. And then the new game got released, and then hit end of service, I believe, 2 years later. So or maybe a year and a half later. So unfortunately, the game is dead. But it does have an anime. This character doesn't really exist in it, but I would recommend Shobai Rock. It's a really good show. If you like music animes, it's really good. If you're like a fan of Bocchi the Rock, I'd recommend it. I mean, it's nothing like as deep as Bocchi the Rock. It's made by Sanrio, for one thing. I mean, that doesn't mean it can't be deep, but it's definitely it's good. I like it. You like to hear people yap a lot while drawing? Well, that is something I definitely do a lot while drawing. I definitely yap. I've gotten better at yapping and drawing at the same time, though, at least. But if I go off on like a really, really big tangent, I definitely will drop my pen, and we'll just yap. But you know, I yap a lot. I definitely yap a lot. But yeah, Shobai Rock is fun. I like it. I like this series a lot. I wish we got new content, but we very scarcely get music. The last songs that came out, I believe, came out a year and a half ago. Let me think. The last song that came out, I believe, was for Mashimai Rush. I believe. It was Mashimai Rush and Dokanjo Finger, and I think one of the other bands, but that was, like I said, I think a year and a half ago. So it's been a drought. You just that by itself. We're just the same. We're the same. You remember when you first got into Naruto, you tried looking up the manga, and you clicked on the first thing you saw? Our style was on point. 30 pages in, Naruto and Sasuke. Yep. You don't know until you don't know until you get in. Like, that's how they get you too. It really is. You get invested in the manga, and you're like, man, this is really, really good. And then they throw a curveball at you, and at the end you're like, well, I don't want to finish this, well, I wasn't into this, but now I gotta finish it to see what happens, right? And after a certain point, like, if you, sometimes I just stop. Sans is definitely here. He'll, God, it's been a long time since I played Undertale. He'll dunk on you, I guess. That's the only joke I can make about Sans right now. He'll dunk on you. You're in the void watching this. That's I haven't seen Gravity Falls. I wanna say that's a Gravity Falls reference. That's what I wanna say. I haven't seen Gravity Falls though, so feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I haven't seen cartoon-wise. I've been watching more anime and reading manga lately, more than anything at this point. Okay, so it is okay. I know very limited knowledge about I know very limited knowledge about Gravity Falls. I don't know a lot. It's very limited. But I do know that it was good. It was a good show. No, you're just in the but you're so it's not. Okay. No, but you're just in the void. Okay, gotcha. I'm also in the void called my my desk. I actually hold up, because I brain farted. Dude, I don't even know what I was gonna tangent on. You ate 2 angels for lunch earlier? I swear to God, I feel like that's a reference. I feel like that's a reference to that show. I feel like that's a reference to the show. I'm trying to piece everything together here, trying to stay on the same train of thought. I swear to you, I am. But I'm trying to think about what I was trying to say. I don't know enough about Bill Cipher to even know if that's what he does. Man, I need to. Speaking of, I need to finish my I need to update my model. I need to do that. None of them references. But you might just put your own quotes. Okay, fair enough. I'll be honest. I'm gonna be lost either way. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna be lost either way. If I assumed it was like a Bill Cipher reference, and I still wouldn't have known, I was gonna be lost regardless. I'm just gonna be 100% honest with you. I was gonna be lost. But don't worry about it though. If I'm lost, I'm lost. Just feel free to correct me or put me back on track. I promise I'll get the message. Yeah, I still don't know. It's been what, like 2 hours. I don't think I'm gonna finish this on stream. I did plan on streaming later today, but I was gonna stream a game. But I think I can go for another. Maybe some references though, just maybe. Fair enough. Fair enough. If I get them, I'll get them. If I understand it, I'll understand it. I do vaguely recall that Bill was in a void. Shoot, wrong layer. I do vaguely recall he lives in a void. Or it, I don't know. I don't know what he is. I always forget how like good this album is. Man, the shading for this is going to be really, really fun. I mean that sarcastically. This is going to be great. I need to draw more detailed stuff more often. We're boomers here, kiddo. We're not that much of a we're not that much of a boomer. All right, we're still in our prime, buddy. We're still in our our prime, friend. What do you mean we're boomers, bro? Like we're in our prime, bro. Like my back doesn't hurt almost every day. My knees don't crack. It will pop almost every time I stand up. What do you mean, bro? We're in our prime, dude. You've watched the series 65 times in a row. It's too good. I've done that with Shobai Rock. I've rewatched Shobai Rock 3 times. Granted, it's not as much as it's not 65 times, but I don't think I've ever rewatched an anime more than that. I don't think I've ever enjoyed rewatching an anime more than Shobai Rock. Konosuba, though, I do like Konosuba. I've rewatched that twice. I thought about rewatching Overlord too. You've counted every time? Shoot, that's dedication right there. No joke. Shoot, hey, you know, like I said, I've rewatched an anime 3 times. My thing is, if you get the enjoyment from it, there is no harm in watching it as many times as you want. That's my stance. If the joke is funny, every single time it's definitely funny. This girl just turned 45. Stop your Alright. Okay. Yeah, I'm old. You're right. I'll stop lying. I'm old, guys. This avatar is 45 years old. That's the age. When I do the actual date, when I get this thing made into an actual VTuber model, the age is gonna be 45 years old. This is your fault, Sans. This model is 45 years old when it actually gets done. This is your fault. All right. Stop. Don't even. What? I'm not even gonna repeat that. But that's Jesus Christ. Oh my God. No, I don't. I like anime games. Why'd you word it like that? Why did you word it like that? You could have just said the other word. You honestly could have just said the other word. You should have just said the 4-letter word, bro. I think the 4-letter word would have been better compared to that. I definitely think the 4-letter word was a better option, but you didn't use the 4-letter word. Jesus Christ. No, wait, no. Even the 4-letter word context doesn't make it better. No, wait. All right. Yeah, I like anime games. I like anime. Jesus Christ, dude. What'd I say? That fucking... Why'd you say that? Why'd you type that in? We're a group of distinguished individuals, me and Sans included. We are not degenerates. We're perfectly average people. Perfectly normal. Who enjoy our hobbies. Perfectly fine. I like my content that I watch as much as the next person. I have no issues with watching whatever, as long as it's just legitimately not bad. I think we're all good here. What word? I'm not as experienced as you are in these matters. I'm going to lose. God damn it! The 4-letter word wouldn't even have made sense. Because that'll... God. Okay. Wow. I just realized. Yeah, so... I hate you. I'm sad. Hope it just said error. Try again. Tried to send something in the chat. What in the universe? What happened? Is chat broken? Is chat broken? Okay, it's not. Are you on mobile? Is it a mobile thing, or are you on PC? I've been having issues with YouTube on mobile lately. I will say that it's been giving me issues lately about doing chat stuff during streams. Okay, but it looks like chat isn't. At least for me, it isn't. I'm on PC though. What's that? Nope. Alright. I was signed in, but when you reloaded the page, it said sign in. Okay, okay. This is definitely a YouTube issue then. YouTube's been kinda... YouTube's been a thing lately. It's definitely been messing up a lot more lately. Like yesterday, I was watching the stream and it froze on me, and it was taking like a long time to load back in. But yeah, YouTube's definitely. I don't know. I feel like it's a YouTube issue. It's not mobile. You're on a laptop. Okay, then yeah, it's YouTube. YouTube is trying to give you a lesson in stranger danger. Everyone's anonymous on the internet. Everyone's a stranger. Don't listen to this man. We're all. There is no stranger danger here. We're all distinguished, respectable individuals. We do nothing but wholesome tomfoolery in the chat. We're all wholesome. We just had a wholesome moment about my lack of eating habits. You know, we're wholesome guys. We're all wholesome here. YouTube is trying to give you a lesson in wholesomeness. Ooh, man, this song is really good. YouTube's honestly just dumb sometimes. Yeah, it really is. Like I said, I've had issues where I'd be watching a video and then all of a sudden, well, I think that's more of a Mozilla issue where the tab would just crash. But like I said, yesterday the video froze and I tried to load it back up and it wouldn't load for like 30 seconds. Every other website was fine. It was just straight up YouTube. So it's definitely a YouTube issue, more than anything. And sometimes too, I have to think maybe it's my ISP, but it wasn't my ISP. Where is it? Group, clipping group. I love doing frill. Oh, the next thing, Sans. I remember we talked about me drawing frilly clothing, right? The next thing I was going to draw actually was going to be a character in frilly clothing. I was planning on doing that. I do have the Gothic Lolita Bible. That's literally what it's called. It's a magazine. I have that still, and I was going to use that as a reference. I was going to draw a character in a wedding dress, but I was going to draw it, I guess in a Gothic Lolita style, I guess. So that's what I was gonna do. I gotta work on my frills because I've been slacking on frills lately. When you go inside of a stream, it won't let you onto your main. That's your alt. Really? Is it for every stream or is it just for certain streams? Because that's a really specific issue for YouTube to. I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, that's a weird issue. Because if it's every stream. Your account doesn't, your main doesn't have any like strikes or anything on it, right? I that's the only thing I could even assume. Glad to be Bill though. Glad to be Bill. There you go. Yeah, I can only assume. Like, the only thing that would make sense is it's not a book of lolies. It's not a book of lolies. All right, Gothic Lolita is a style. It's literally a style. Don't even. This is Gothic Lolita is a style. It's a style. What do you mean? It's a style. It's a style. It doesn't have any strikes though? Okay, yeah, that's the only like reasonable thing I can think of that would make sense. And if that's the case, then I don't know why it would do that. If that is a YouTube issue. I don't know if you might have to contact YouTube and see if there's an issue. Like, let them know. If you are able to contact them, maybe try Twitter or something. I would know. I can't think of any way to contact YouTube and say, hey, my stuff doesn't work. Fix it, guys. Oh, I still have to talk to Google about why my PayPal doesn't work. And I've been slacking on that lately. Oh, that's too dark. Yeah, I can't even, like I said, I wouldn't even know why it would do that. That's a really weird thing if your main doesn't let you chat even when it's signed in. Oh man, this song is great. No, it's fine. You can say Bill. No problem. Appreciate you being here. Triangle. No problem, no problem. Triangle is... I'm waiting for it. Is it life? Is Triangle life? Triangle is Triangle. Nice. I'm going to... which I probably should have done earlier. For you guys, I'm going to put the playlist for this on the chat in case you guys would like to... Here it is. Okay, in case you guys would like to listen to this on your own time outside of the stream. That's the playlist for the music that we're using today right now. And how many? There is 37 songs in here. I don't think we're gonna get to all 37 before this is over, but that's definitely... well, it's not a possibility because at some point I'm gonna have to go to eat. YouTube has banned half of your troll accounts. Life is suffering. Yeah, yeah, you've told me. I know one time, I know the first time I got like a copyright strike. Well, not a strike, but like a copyright notice on like one of my older videos like 10 years ago. It threw me off. Like, I was actually concerned because I was like, oh, I think my channel's about to get banned or something, or canceled or whatever. Not canceled, but banned. But that wasn't the case. It was just basically I don't get monetization anyway. So basically, if I did, it would go to them. So that's pretty much what it is. But yeah, that's crazy. I don't know why. I don't know why it would do that. That's really weird. I can't think of a reason why YouTube would do that. Earlier you drew your lunch. Hello. I'm actually speaking of that, I'm actually working on a commission for someone where they want me to draw a dessert. And I'm definitely struggling with that. Mainly because of the dessert itself is a really complex dessert, but I found out that if there's a game that I played a bit ago called Cuisinier. Oh, while you were eating it too? All right, live practice. What's it called? Figure drawing or adaptive figure drawing with your model. I used to do that too. I used to do figure drawing back then in college. I'd make it sound like that was a long time ago. I swear. I'm 45. You're right. I'm 45. Model's 45. When I get this thing set up into a VTuber model, it's going to be 45 years old. Thanks, Sans. This is your fault. Thanks for setting the age for the model, man. Appreciate it. They tasted like chicken. You're drawing boobs. Nice. They tasted like chicken. Plankton went to college. But what was your lunch? Did you have chicken for lunch? Because I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to get takeout or if I'm going to cook later. I'm definitely still planning, well, deciding what I'm gonna do with that. I feel like I said I said the responsible thing would be to cook. It definitely would be. But I know me. I definitely know me. It wouldn't take too long for me to just make the breakfast bowl. It really wouldn't. It really wouldn't take that much detail. I even bought cheddar for it, man. I think that's what I'll do. No, remember you said you ate for angels. Oh, okay. They tasted like chicken. Nice. All right. Were they chicken angels? Nice. I always try to remember stuff in chat too, just in case it gets brought up again. That's like the one time I actually didn't remember. You got me on that one. What is this? Did I not draw on this? Like, what's happening here? I didn't draw that. That's why it's like that. No, because I had wings. Duh. All right, you got me. You're right. Okay, you're right. You're right. You're right. You called me out. You called me on my folly. They sure do. They definitely have. They have chicken wings. You're right. You got me. You got me, friend. Honestly, don't even know why I didn't. Honestly, don't even know why I didn't piece that together. Just eat a fucking sandwich. I'll eat a Okay, I'll eat a sandwich. Okay, God, I could eat a sandwich, man. But it like I could eat the sandwich later today when I get hungry. When I inevitably get hungry later tonight, because I know me. I'm gonna eat, and in like 3 hours from now, after I eat, I'm gonna get hungry. Like if when I stream again, when I stream later today, I'm gonna get hungry after that stream. Like I plan on streaming at like 8. I might not stream today. I don't know. It depends. Well, no, I am. I am. I'll just watch. I'll watch her do that stream later. Yeah, I'll just watch her stream that later. That's gonna be a time and a half, man. That's gonna be a lot of time. I'll just watch the VOD for that. So yeah. That's if I stream later today. But you're right though. You're right. I could eat a sandwich. I could eat a sandwich. But I want to try something different because I had a sandwich yesterday. Oh, excuse me. God didn't catch you stealing them. I want variety. I want to eat something different. I do. But I definitely know me. I'm gonna go to the freaking mall tomorrow and get some ramen or something. You like eating roasted Italian roll with your pesto, pepperoni, roast beef, and melted God, that sounds really good. God, Italian rolls, dude. You sound like I ate air for lunch. Well, might as well. Might as well say I did. I only had like cereal and 6 dumplings for lunch, and you're allergic to air? I am so sorry you're allergic to air. How do you breathe? That sounds actually not a fun time. Okay. I do like cashews. I do like certain nuts. I like certain nuts, alright? Cashews are really good. You breathe souls? There's a game called Dark Souls, right? I feel like you'd be the perfect candidate for beating the soul of Cinder and reigniting the flame. If you just breathe souls, character's gonna be maxed out. Ah, dude, this is also a good song. I'm gonna try to finish as much as I can. I need to be a responsible adult. I don't think I'm gonna stream later today. I'll just stream tomorrow, yeah. I'm gonna eat more nuts. I'm eating more nuts, Sans. Are you happy? I'm eating more nuts. Ah, yes. The cocoa powdered nuts. They're really good. I love being responsible. God, I'm so lazy. And it hasn't always been like this. It's just been like this lately. You think that the YouTube live chat is switched sometimes, for being honest? Hey, fair enough. I don't mind the honesty. I don't mind the honesty. Alright. I appreciate the frankness, the fairness, the honesty. What's another synonym? I appreciate the being real with me. I definitely am not finishing this on stream. I have so much left to do on this, man. It's always a shading that takes the most amount of time with this. Oh my god. All I did was the frill too. The frills isn't even done. Let me do the hair. I'm gonna do the hair right now. Man. Boy, this is definitely gonna be something I finish later today. Yeah, I think I can go ahead and scrap the plan for streaming later today. I think I can scrap that. Unless I decide to just stream late-ish. Is that color meant to be that dark, or no? That's pretty dark. No, that's definitely the color. Am I crazy? Like, is this... That is the same color. That looks really dark. Yeah, you don't have an age, but I think you're... I can count that number. I can actually say that number. I know I can. Hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, trillions. Chocolate salty balls. They're not, dude. The chestnuts are covered in espresso powder, and the cashews are covered in cocoa powder. They're that's a South Park. God, it is. Yeah, you're right. Hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, trillions, quadrillions, pentillions, heptillion, heptillion, sextillion. Okay, that should be. Is heptillion after that, or is that 12? Wait a second. Heptillion. Septillion 6. So like, or no, that's. Wait, that's the 8th. Wait, 7th power. Wait, 8th? What? How many zeros is a septillion? It's 24. Was there 24 zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna say that's sept is 7. Sept is definitely. I just want to know that I'm right. I just want to know that I'm right. Or wait, is sextillion 6? Oh wait. 100. Is that sextillion? Hundreds, thousands, millions, billions, trillions, quadrillion. That's sextillion. Yeah, that's 6. That's sextillion. I just wanted to know that I'm right. That's all I wanted. That has to be sextillion. Because septillion is after that. So, yeah, so septillion is 7. Octillion should be 8 if it's octillion. Is it nona? Non-tillion and then dectillion? That should be it. Just counting his birth. It's counting your age. Oh yeah, I know that was your age. I just wanted to make sure I had all the zeros counted. Wanted to see if I could actually count the zeros, or at least what the zero actually is. I will say I didn't disappoint. I know my stuff. What you do have for dinner? Well, in my case, I have 2 options. Actually, I have plenty of options. Some of those options don't include cooking, but the responsible option would be for me to cook. So, depends. Are you trying to cook or are you trying to get takeout? That I guess I should start with that first. Or I guess fast food. Are you trying to eat or get fast food? What you got? You want to cook? You want some fast food, friend? I'm definitely weighing my options right now because I'm trying my hardest right now. Humans, maybe? Well, I think that'd be something you have to cook. I don't know if you can find that. Just out in the open. Well, you can. You're right. You can. I think there might be a market for that. I don't know where you'd have to go for it. I can't really think of a market that would... Well, the market for that exists. However, I'm not privy to thy knowledge of where it would exist. So, it's also very... it'd be also very illegal for me to know where that knowledge is. So, you eat raw meat? There is something in Japan called yuke. It is a raw meat dish with egg. I have not that I would eat raw meat, but it looks really good. Yuke. If I spelled it right. That's Chinese donut. I typed it wrong. Yuke. Yukoi? Yuko? Oh, is it not Japanese? Is it a Korean? Oh, wait. Oh, it is UK. Okay, I spelled it wrong. Okay. It's a raw beef dish with egg. It looks really good. However, I don't think I could eat raw meat. I do eat raw fish. Well, okay, defining raw, I will eat fish that is safe for consumption if it's not cooked. That's the best way I could word that. Because I'm still not 100% sure if eating fish on sushi is technically 100% raw or not. But I will say, it is delish. Very, very tasty. I keep getting ready to make like weeb jokes, and I stop myself middle of the way through because I'm just not trying to do the most, man. I'm just trying to be not trying to be too weeb here. Like I'll bring up Japanese or Asian dishes, and it's like, ah, yes, I should up the ante and be even more weeb. God, I need to cook. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm just gonna cook. I'm gonna suck it up and cook. I have plenty of time. And then if I get hungry, I'll eat a sandwich. Yeah, that's the responsible thing to do. I have to wash my air fryer. I'm cooking breakfast. I'll fry my potatoes, hash brown style. That's what I'll do. All right, Sans. I decided I'm cooking tonight. I'm cooking today. I'm gonna be a responsible adult and I'm gonna cook. Be happy for me. Praise me, please. You met Cat Shark from Kepler 1649. See on Discord. Isn't that Kepler the one where it rains sideways, but it rains glass? Isn't that the Kepler? I could be wrong. It's one of those Keplers that... Is that not it? No? Oh, it's not. No. It is a super-Earth exoplanet orbiting M-type star. Located very, very freaking far away. Habitable zone. Could potentially have liquid. Alright, well that is definitely not the planet that turned you into red mist with shard of glass. Cool. Actually, that planet does not sound the most... Okay, that Kepler actually doesn't sound like it's the most inhospitable place in the world. It does sound somewhat... What's an image of it? Kepler... Oh yeah, that Kepler sounds... No, that's 49. Well, 59. Yeah, that one doesn't sound like it'll liquid. It looks cold actually. If it's a red dwarf, it's definitely a cold planet. Looks like it has an atmosphere. I see clouds. I'm getting unnecessarily scientific here, but I love science. I'm nerding out too much. No? Okay, so it's not. Oh! Oh, that's the praise. Oh, I don't get praise. Alright, well, thanks. I tried. Thanks, man. Thanks for being honest with me. I'll try harder next time. Man, this is gonna... Oh my god, dude. I'm gonna have to do a lot with this later. I need to make this look smooth, at least. I had Taco Bell, I think Monday, too. Had that Cantina chicken, taco, or whatever, the crunch one. It's pretty good. I would recommend it. If you like, if you don't mind eating Taco Bell, I would definitely recommend the Cantina chicken thing. Not sponsored, by the way, but I'd recommend it. It's pretty good. I think I got like maybe a little bit more of this in me before I get off, and then be responsible. It's not like I can't snack on whatever until my food's done anyway, so. Well, this side is looking better. Oh, wait. Oh, no, wait. That game, the freaking event ends today at 7. I need to play that too. I need to... Oh, I can just read skip through the story and then read it after the event. That's fine. Yeah, I'll do that then. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Oh, man. I think it's probably time to end stream. It's probably time to end stream. Alright, guys. Well, I will see you guys. I will see you guys next time. I'm gonna go cook. My stomach is not terribly stuffed, but well, hungry. But I should definitely cook. So, oh. I'm gonna go cook, and I eat first. Gotcha. Later, damn addict. Gotcha. Damn addict. I'm not an addict. Okay, well I can't say that. I play too many. I mean, I will definitely see you guys later. I'll stream tomorrow. I'll do that. Like I said, I plan on doing 2 streams today, since I did one early, but I'll stream tomorrow. And so I'll do that. Thanks you guys for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna go be a responsible. I have food in my mouth. I'm gonna go be a responsible adult, and I'm gonna go cook, and I'll get some rest, old timer. Yeah, you too, old timer. Let's get some rest. Let's get some rest, old timer. When this damn model is a VTuber, the age is definitely gonna be 45. It works. That's fine for me. Oh man. Oh. All right. Well, I'm gonna go cook. Thank you guys for joining. I will see y'all tomorrow. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day and it's evening. Yeah, have a good rest of your day. All right. See you guys later.